Hello, ladies and gents, boys and girls, people of all ages, sexualities, and identities, and welcome back to another Doctor Who review. And today's Doctor Who review is none other than Doctor Who, the Underworld. So, what is the Underworld about? Well, essentially, it's about a kind of spiral in the middle of time and space. And the Doctor and Leela land on a ship to discover a bunch of ancient human-like beings known as the Immortals. The Immortals have been plagued on a journey forever, locked in stasis, looking for their homeworld, which they didn't realize was locked away in a kind of parallel sort of world. But to get to this parallel, they have to crash land their ship inside of this kind of supernova and then land on the planet itself. Upon arriving though on the planet, the darker side of it is it turns out that their whole philosophy has been led on a lie. There are gods that have been suppressing their people for generations, and yet since they've been gone for so long, they didn't realize. Upon arriving on the planet to see their people half famished and surviving on what little left of their world, they decide, along with the Doctor, that it is their obligation to their people to essentially use their ship as an ark and save them from this inevitable kind of doom that they've been left in under the rake of these supposed gods. The Doctor and his friends manage to go back and forth and even float down certain tunnels. And it turns out that on this planet, because it's outside of time and space, that the laws of physics don't fully apply, meaning it's easier for them to go up and down the shafts of the mine shaft. Upon saving the lost species from their kind of entombment of oppression, the Doctor, Leela, and these Celestials finally decide that they must take on these gods once and for all and prove to them that they are not fools. This kind of goes back and forth for a while, and then eventually they manage to leave the planet behind. The Doctor thanks the Celestials for saving their own people and points out to them that they must do better in future. The fact that they've been sitting up in space for so long is why they've been so ignorant. Their immortality has made them negligent to the ways of the universe. So, Doctor Who, The Underworld. What did I think of this story? Well, I'll say this at least. It's definitely better than The Image of the Fendal. This Underworld story is so contrived through so many things of oppression and storytelling of black holes and stuff. I really love how it shifts this kind of idea. And I also like the idea in Doctor Who when we bump into Celestials who know exactly who the Doctor is. I like when people are often in Doctor Who ahead of the Doctor because it really starts to ramp the story up. Now the Doctor's got to be the one guessing the clues, whereas in the past it's usually the companion who's trying to catch up with what's going on in the story. But overall I did really and thoroughly enjoy this story, and for that reason I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next Doctor Who review. Until then, stay beautiful and have an incredible morning, you beautiful people.